Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mario back again with another YouTube video. Today's video, guys, I am going to talk about how to buy land in the metaverse, the Sandbox metaverse. Now, as we all know, after Facebook changed their name to Meta, this whole crazy rush into buying digital virtual land, all sorts of metaverses in terms of like the Sandbox, the Central Land. There's even there's so many metaverses out there. So there's been a rush for people to invest in this land, and they've been able to 10x their money. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I was able to 10x my money investing in the metaverse land, the Sandbox. So I'm going to go over details and how I did that, guys. It took a lot of research. It took a lot of detail learning more about what's going on in the space. But I'm going to give you guys some input and how I did it and what I was looking for and what made me didn't make the decisions. So in this video, guys, I'm going to go over all those steps. If you have any questions, guys, don't forget to ask down below in the YouTube comments. And again, please support this channel and smash that like button and also subscribe down below, guys. I do post videos every single week talking about the metaverse, virtual land, NFTs, all that good stuff, guys, all on this YouTube channel. So don't sleep on it, guys. Subscribe to this channel, okay? Let me share my screen, guys, and let's get started, okay? So what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to share my screen, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can kind of take a look at me as I go over this video. So this is the Sandbox. The Sandbox is part of the metaverse. And here in the Sandbox, you are actually able to buy land. Now, the way it looks like, if I click here on map, it kind of takes you to the world and kind of shows you how the world looks like. So I'm going to kind of just zoom out right here just to kind of show you how the whole world looks like, the whole Sandbox world looks like. And it is a little bit slow, so bear with me, guys. But every single little parcel here represents a digital land, virtual land. Whether you want to call it virtual land, augmented land, you may be able to do some of that stuff. But it is a virtual reality or virtual land or digital land in the metaverse. So this is pretty much how the world looks like. Sandbox has been issuing land for the last couple of months, for the last like 2 or 3 years, and it's been open for everybody to buy some. Now, there is a second market. There's a second open market at OpenSea where you're able to buy some lands. I do own some land, and I actually own it right here, and I'm going to show you guys. So right here, where it says right here, my lands, I'm going to click on right here, and it should filter through and show us where my land is located. So let's give it a second, and here it is. Boom, right there. This land right here. Boom. If I click on it, you guys will see it. Super M, that's me right here. And it'll show you that I own it. Now, I could also see it here. If I click here my profile, I click here profile, it will show, see, I am Super M right here. And if I scroll down, it will just say that I own this land right here. So this is the virtual land that I own. And in terms of when I bought it, this is the tricky part, guys. I did a lot of research in terms of different virtual reality lands or the metaverse, different metaverses like the Sandbox, the Central Land, Somnium Space, and others. But the reason why I decided to purchase these Sandbox, because at the time, over 6 months ago, it was actually the most affordable one. And I actually wanted to buy this Central Land. So let me show you guys here. This is OpenSea. So in terms of OpenSea, if you guys scroll, again, this is my account on OpenSea. If I click here in profile, it'll take you guys to my account. Again, this is the same land, negative 158.9. If I go back to Sandbox, again, you'll see negative 128.9, negative 128.9. Again, if I click on it, it will say it is owned by you. And that's, of course, that's referring to me. So let me show you guys right here really quick. See, it says owned by you, and that's me because I am logged into this OpenSea using my MetaMask account. So I'm going to kind of go back to when I bought this. I did buy this 6 months ago, specifically on May 29th. and I bought it for 0.33 Ethereum. So this is where things get interesting, guys, because when I bought it, Ethereum was also more affordable. And I believe Ethereum was going for $800 a share back in the day. So if I were to, let me say, open up an Ethereum, actually, let me open up an Ethereum graph so you guys can kind of see that. Actually, here, I'm going to go right here to Ethereum here on CoinGecko, and I'm going to show you guys how much Ethereum was back in May. So I am going to show you guys 1 year ago. Back in May, Ethereum was around $2,400 around 2,000. So, if you think about it, let's just put 2,400 times 0.33. So it was around $800 that it cost me to buy this parcel of land. And honestly, I started buying Ethereum when Ethereum was even lower. I started buying Ethereum like beginning of 2020. So Ethereum back then was even lower, was let me see, max price here in Ethereum. So in 2020, Ethereum was going around $100, $200 an Ethereum coin. And I started buying little by little, dollar cost averaging since 2020. So in terms of percentage gains, I mean, I definitely made actually more than 10x. So going back to, of course, when I got Ethereum. So again, back in the day, Ethereum was worth this, for 0.33 of Ethereum was worth around $800. Right now, in terms of the market and how it looks for this parcel of land, right now, I have the highest bid is offering me 2.81 wrap Ethereum. Wrap Ethereum is pretty much Ethereum, but in the Polygon network, which allows you to kind of save money on gas fees, but it's Ethereum. So, and that's equivalent to $11,898. So we're talking about more than 10x my money. So that is huge, guys. So the virtual reality land or the virtual space and metaverse represents a huge investment opportunity. And there's a lot of benefits from it. And I'm going to go over why, because this happened recently. One of them was because, of course, when Facebook changed their name to Meta and they were mentioning they were focusing on all their energy investment on the metaverse, that just kind of enlightened everything and everybody went crazy and started buying every single virtual land they can. And the Sandbox happened to be one of them. And again, that is something that you cannot predict. But, one of the things that I did, I started researching on virtual land and what I could buy because of the Decentraland, because the Decentraland was one of the ones that they actually first started. So the Decentraland, if I were to kind of click on the Decentraland, it was kind of already selling for like over 1 Ethereum per parcel of land. So if I were to click on recently sold, you can see that the Decentraland is selling for similar prices right now, 2.8, Ethereum per parcel of land. So the Decentraland went live before the Sandbox. Sandbox hasn't officially gone live. They're going to have an alpha test beginning on Monday, but they haven't really fully gone live. And the Decentraland is the only metaverse, one of the metaverse has gone fully live. And now their stuff is selling for Ethereum. So when I noticed that the Decentraland's land was selling for over Ethereum, I knew that the Sandbox pretty soon, once they start going live, their price per unit of land is going to go up. It's either similar to Ethereum or very close to it. So that was my reasoning. That was my logic behind it. And that's the reason why I bought the Sandbox. Now, I wanted to buy more, but actually I wanted to buy the Decentraland. I was waiting for the Decentraland's price to go down, but they haven't. They actually only went up. And that's unfortunate. But now for those who want to buy land, by the Sandbox land, it is quite more expensive now, actually. And I'm going to show you guys how much more expensive it is, because even though someone is bidding me 2.81 Ethereum, which is around $11,000, $12,000, the people who are actually selling the land right now for you to buy, actually selling it for $14,000. So if I were to click and buy land, again, it's going to take me straight to OpenSea. And here, you guys will see Sandbox buy now. These are sellers who own land in Decentraland who are willing to sell right now. And right now they're selling it right here. If I were to click right here on this one, this is actually the most affordable. They're selling it for 1,901 Sand token, which is equivalent to $14,000 in US dollars. Of course, some people have been offering wrapped Ethereum. So, but this guy is selling it. So if you want to buy land now, this is how much right now it will cost you. So, in my land, I mean, if I were to think about it, I think one parcel of the Sandbox is probably worth 3 Ethereum, personally. If I were to go back here and go to, let's see, recently sold. Let me see, go to a recently sold. You will see that actually some of his land has been selling for 4 Ethereum. See that? Last sold for 4 Ethereum, last sold for 3. Some of this sold for around 2, but this actually the last time one of this sold was for 4 Ethereum, and this guy is selling it for 10 Ethereum, which is around $42,000, which is pretty insane. So the last time this thing sold, it was for 4 Ethereum, and you can see the price action right here. So sale was actually 25 days ago. 10 minutes ago, someone just sold this for 4.1 Ethereum from this person to this person. So for Ethereum, if I were to convert 4 Ethereum, we're looking at $17,000. It literally sold for $17,000. So I guess the question is, why all the hype? Why all the hype on the Sandbox? And actually, there's a lot of hype on the Sandbox. If you were to go to rankings right now, Sandbox right now is the #1 NFT that is being traded in the whole OpenSea marketplace. It used to be CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks was actually up there for a very long time. Then the Bored Ape Yacht Club was actually up there for a long time. But the Sandbox now took over, and there's a reason why, guys. There's a reason why, and it's because of the alpha. So actually, let me kind of go over what the alpha means and what is going on with this alpha stuff. So actually, let me click here and learn about the alpha. So welcome to the alpha. The alpha is the first official play to earn release of the Sandbox. Get the alpha pass to play and earn 1,000 sand and cool NFT rewards. So now the Sandbox is participating in the play to earn world where you can actually play in the Sandbox, play games, and earn tokens, which tokens are worth money. If I were to go to the Sandbox token, Sand token is actually worth now, let's see, it's $7.61. It's up 41%. And I don't know, like in the last 24 hours, I'm not sure. I believe so. In the last 24 hours, the Sand token is up 41%. In the last 7 days, let's see, last 7 days. Actually, it doesn't really tell me the last 7 days, but is up 41%. I believe that's just today. But if I were to put a year, once again, Facebook, which changed their name to Meta, talked about the Metaverse, it literally just skyrocketed like 7 times the price of the Sandbox. So if you're able to play in the Sandbox and earn tokens, which are worth money, of course, this is huge. So in order for you to, I guess you guys participate in the alpha and earn tokens, you have to actually have the alpha pass. In order for you to actually earn an alpha pass, you need to own some land. So, and that's where it gets, this is complicated. So how to get an alpha pass? Landowners can register to the raffle and get a chance to win an alpha pass. Daily contests, by participating in daily contests in the Alpha Hub, and everyone can get a chance to win an Alpha Pass. Keep an eye on the Sandbox news and social medias to participate. OpenSea, anyone can buy an Alpha Pass on OpenSea if someone is willing to sell it. So right now, I have actually already registered. I do own some land. So let me kind of go to, let me go to Alpha. If I click here, see, I'm already registered. This is my avatar. So beginning Monday, that's when the Alpha begins. And I want to play it. I want to see so on Monday, they're going to say who won the raffle and who won those alpha passes. So I already have 2 tickets I'm already registered. You are registered for the raffle with 2 tickets. And the reason why is because, again, you get 1 ticket for registering and you get 1 ticket for each land that you own. And I only own 1. Now, if I knew about this, I would have bought 2 or 3. But of course, I didn't know this. This type of stuff, they almost you have to anticipate, guys. So what I'm saying, guys, a lot of the NFT space, a lot of the crypto space, you have to do your research. That's the only way to get the 10x or more gains. Do your research, be early, be one of the first ones, and you kind of have to hold. Again, it took me, I guess you could say, it was over 6 months to really get these gains, because they didn't just happen. It actually kind of happened really quick. So, but it was doing research, doing a lot of videos. And I have several videos posted on top that I did about the Sandbox, about me purchasing the virtual land. I have them all up there. So I recommend you to take a look at those. But I did the research. I bought the land because I believed in the project. And then finally, I was getting paid. I mean, now I don't plan on selling the land, so I'm not going to get paid anytime soon. But I know I have that as an asset and back in my mind that, hey, I have this asset, is worth something. So in the future, if there's an opportunity to monetize it in terms of creating ad revenue or creating games and stuff like that, I'm able to monetize my digital land. That'll be awesome. But right now, I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to sell, guys. I'm going to diamond hands this digital real estate for a very long time, guys. So hope you guys learned something from this video, guys. I know there's a lot to it. I want you guys to kind of, again, do your research and really look into these NFTs and these digital lands before you buy anything, and really think about the projects that are going to be completed once this stuff goes live. So if you have any questions, guys, again, don't forget to ask down below in YouTube comments. And again, don't forget to subscribe down below and smash that like button. You guys will hear from me soon. Take care, guys. Have a good one.